It is Sunday, December 20th. And you are looking at a broadcast of the Infinite 7 launch from Launchpad 2. This is iSpace Mission Control. I am Eric Tony, iSpace engineer. Today's mission is a rideshare mission for CASXA, Tweedle Aerospace, Antü Industries, and the Explore program. And it carries 6 satellites to orbit. The mission named Never Stop in a NATO earliest launch in this year. We're just 3 minutes away from liftoff. Infinite 7 is now moving into final stages of countdown. Now at this point, the first stage is fully loaded with methane and liquid oxygen. There's over 1 million pounds of both of them propellants on the fuel tank. And the upper stage's engine use liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen as propellants in a gas generator power cycle, so the specific impulse is up to 382 seconds. And then we'll expect to hear a call out here for Infinite 7 startup at about T-1 minute. It means that the flight computer has controlled the flight system and countdown. At this point the payload also continues to look healthy. Infinite 7 team not tracking any issues on the vehicle. So coming up to transition to startup on Infinite 7.
Startup.
So again that mean from here Infinite 7 will begin to pressurize those tank, the first stage and second stage tanks pressure in for flight.
Go for launch.
And great news from the control center, give their go for launch.
T-30 second. T-15 second. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off Infinite 7.
40 seconds into flight, Infinite 7 successfully lift from Pad 2. Those carry the small satellites into orbit. Now we just began throttling down those 7 first stage engines for maximum dynamic pressure or max Q. These is a point
Supersonic.
when the stresses on the vehicle are the highest from the combination of the vehicle velocity and the density of the atmosphere.
Max Q.
And now that we're through the point of maximum dynamic pressure, the loads on the vehicle, the structural loads, are going to drop off as the density of the atmosphere continue to decrease. We're about a minute away from main engine cutoff or MECO, and then the second stage will separate from first stage. From each other, first stage will turn back and towards launch pad to ready the boost back burn, while the second stage continue on the next step, second engine ignition.
MECO. Stage separation.
Now on your screen there, first stage separation, second engine ignition. Both vehicle back on their way coming up shortly. We'll expect to see fairing separation from the second stage within 20 seconds.
Fairing deployed, confirmed.
Beautiful shot there of those satellites finally to get see space. Directly that now we're outside of the atmosphere, so we don't need the fairing. Second stage still on nominal orbit. If you're just now join us, it's T plus 5 minutes and we are about 1 minute away from the first stage entry burn, which will then be followed by the landing burn and landing of the first stage on our landing zone 1. So there on your left-hand screen, this is the view from the first stage. Once the entry burn begins, we should be able to see that light up the screen on the left side. There is it. Entry burn has started. This burn will last about 20 seconds long. There's that shutdown of that entry burn, so we're just about 1 minute away from the landing burn start. It will last about 30 seconds.
First stage landing leg deploy. SCaxaR. Landing
Congratulations, and the Infinite 7 has landing. For the third time of Block 5. And now the second engine has shut down, the vehicle and payload still healthy. Now we'll wait a few minutes and second engine will start again to circulation orbit. Welcome back for our third rideshare mission. If you're just now join us, so far we have a on-time liftoff of Infinite 7 from Launch Pad 2, and that the first stage, and we did successfully recover first stage. And we also successfully entered our Ferret Coast phase for the second stage. We're now waiting for SES2 or second engine start 2, which is the second and final relight of our vacuum engine. That gives the second stage just enough thrusts to get to final orbit for our satellites today.
Seco. And payload phase deploy start.
And final deploy confirm, all the satellite has separate from second stage. So, and that bring our broadcast to a close. As reminder, today's launch mark last flight of iSpace. Next year, we will continue to give you more amazing launch broadcast. And don't forget, a few days later, Crew Scorpio and 2 astronauts Miller and Vivienne will back to Drew, so keep your eyes on our Twitter. Thank you for joining us today. This is iSpace Mission Control. I'm Eric Tony, thanks you and have a great day.